We opened as a brand new school in September 2018. As we were working with the children in the first couple of weeks, we quite quickly discovered that their reading ages and the standards of their reading weren't where we would expect them to be. At that point in time, less than 15% of our children were reading on or above their chronological age, and that was impacting their learning across all aspects of the curriculum. We had to stop, we had to evaluate, and we had to make some big decisions about how we worked with our children and with our staff and with our parents in order to move things forward. One of the things that we started doing is making reading of utmost importance and making sure that everybody understood their role in reading. Part of that included allocating more curriculum time to reading. We had to find a way as a school to have a consistent approach across children aged 3 all the way through to age 16. We had to unpick where the barriers were for individual children.
When we designed our curriculum, we decided that reading an ambitious text would form part of our everyday learning throughout our themes. Curriculum change has been a big development at Ysgol Nantgwyn, and ambitious texts have been incorporated throughout our curriculum for all age groups to make sure that pupils are continually challenged with their reading, and also that text really provides the stimulus for what the pupils are trying to achieve. As part of curriculum design, we make sure that pupils are exposed to lots of different types of texts, and we map these throughout the year so that pupils at all ages are exposed to different reading material.
By the children doing lots of different activities rather than just reading from novels, they're actually increasing their reading skills, they're increasing their vocabulary, but in ways that they don't really realise that they're doing it.
We can see the impact it's having on the progress in the children's reading ability, in the lessons and the vocabulary that they're using. They're choosing their own books, they're coming in and they're reading for their own knowledge, not because we're telling them they have to read.
We worked with our teachers to develop their skills in teaching phonics across all age groups, and then worked with parents and worked with pupils to do the same.
Parental involvement is vital at every step of the reading journey for pupils. It's really important that parents understand their role and exactly what they need to do to be able to support learners. It's been really important for teachers to have time and space to work together, to allow them to reflect on the approaches that have worked. It's been really important for them to consider groups of children and individual children within that to ascertain what the right next step is. Our governors come in weekly to support pupils with their reading, and they take pupils outside of the classroom in small groups and they practice their reading with them, sharing stories, practicing reading techniques. Elvis and Teddy are our wellbeing dogs. They've been a wonderful asset to the team, and pupils really enjoy reading to the wellbeing dogs.
As we've moved through the 5 years since we've been open, more and more of our children have been able to develop their reading. More and more are reading at chronological age, and more are reading above their chronological age, which is really, really pleasing.
We've seen a big improvement in the independence of the children because they have the range of reading skills that they need to be able to access things without that reliance on the teacher. We are right in the heart of the community. It's just a really nice environment for the children to come and read, an inviting, safe environment.
I think reading's important because you learn lots of new words. Some people want to be an author when they grow up, so like some people have authors that they want to look up to. When I'm older, I want to be like a lawyer or a judge. So reading would come in handy. When you're reading a book, you find new words and you'll learn more as well. Like improving your self-esteem, like it takes you to your own world. Takes you like far in life.
We have to provide high expectations for every child. Every child is more than capable of reading well. We just have to find the right way for each child. So again, it's coming back to that agility of provision around what do we need to do for this specific child to move their reading along to the next step to make sure that they're successful.
It's part of our culture now. Reading is our culture.